If you imagine that in a video game you have a lot of information visible, it's hard. It can be overwhelming, yeah? Because in a video game you have pop-up windows to do that. But just imagine that you have click on each citizen or move the cursor on the citizen to see what is the skill. It will be tiring for a player. In a board game, we have cards, and they are, okay, we cannot have 100 of them, but we can have 7 cards, and we see each skill. So it's different medium, and the game has to be good game before it's a good translation from other medium.
You said you have started a game at the same time as Nemesis, right?
Yeah.
How easy is it for you to think about different games at the same time?
Okay, I cannot imagine to work only on one game. That's because, as I said, working on a game is a quite long process, and it has different stages. So I normally work like in the same time. I have 5 to 8 games that I'm working on, and I'm talking about prototype or later stage, not ideas or some notebooks with lot of notes about some concepts. And this is important because you often stuck designing a game, and when you try to solve problem, the best thing you can do is to not think about that problem. So I jump to another project or another stage. For example, I don't know, I start cutting the prototype. This is very important part, in my opinion, when you design a game, because this is the only part when you see the result fast. Because each card you cut, there's another card on the stack, and you see the end of it, yeah, when you cut the prototype. And this is important because designing game is long and you don't have immediately any feedback, yeah. You just work, and you will know is it good or not after a couple of months, for example. So yeah, different games let you change perspective, forgot about problems in one game, focus on another one, and it often solves the problem you are not thinking about.
How important are board game events like conventions or let's say this camp in the whole process? In your creative process, and if you play the prototypes there, if you use this time to play prototypes, and after the game is launched, so people learn about it, because okay, they see it on the website, they see it in a board game shop, but they learn how to play here.
Okay, so I have no idea how important events are when we talk, when we talk about the game publisher and all the stuff. Maybe we will have another Haji or something like this in a couple of years. So for me, the most important part is I'm still a gamer. I want to play games with people, because even if I don't design games, I want to play games. Yeah, and this is the most important part. Is that
Tested game.
Not correctly that, but I want to play different games. I want to talk with people, and I take inspiration from it. So mostly after events like this, especially if the event is not big fairs or something like Spiel or stuff like this, where you mostly just learn people how to play your game, and it can be tiring. In events like this, when I come back back home, normally I start designing 1, 2, 3 new games because my head is full of new concept ideas and things I want to design. So inspiration, this is the one part, and of course on the second stage of testing, so the a little wider public, but not mass testing. It also helps because I see different people with different approach, how they react on the game, yeah? What they like, what they doesn't like. Also there is one question that I think is very good to check if your game is good. If you play with people, with testers, don't let them check the time after the game and ask them what they think was the time of the game. If they think the game was much longer than it was, they are probably bored during the game because it was too long for them, they are tired and so on. But if they play 3 hours game and after 3 hours most of them told you, oh, it was like 1 hour, maybe 1 hour and a half, you know it's a good answer for you, yeah, because the time is relative, yeah, we know that, but it means they have fun, to be honest, and it can be even better question that asking people what do you like and what you don't like, because this is tricky question to be honest.
Have you ever had to throw away or scrap a mechanic you loved just because it didn't work? Or if you have an idea? You have an example?
That's the part of a job. It's for example, Nemesis in the first prototype don't use cards for people. It was back building, so you build your own bag of action during the game. And I really love that mechanism, but it doesn't fit. It was, and it is common thing, it was too complicated to that game. Because to be honest, the action part of Nemesis mechanic is not so unique. Yeah? You have just card, you play card, you make action. And this is not the unique part of this game. The unique parts are the interaction between players, is the noise mechanism. Those are important things. So I don't want to have another big mechanic that will, because if you add too many mechanisms, people will not see what the game is about, what you want to show them. So, and this is common problem with designers, and it's beginners and also veterans. So yeah, I mostly use scissors during my development because my games are too big and I make them as small as possible, which sounds weird when you look at them, but trust me, the first versions was much bigger than that.
So I'm not a game player, but I heard from some people that most of the games have similar mechanics, or many games, or they haven't seen mechanics. How important is this topic for you when designing a game?
Okay, I know the question, and I think I heard that opinion many times. There's a opinion in true board gamers that there was nothing new in board games since Dominion. Yeah, that's since something, but Dominion is one of the example. And some people make God from innovation, and I don't believe that. I believe that innovation is in small things. Not you don't need something so big to make something innovative. And I think when you play a new game, there quite often is something new in that game. Some small changes, some small ideas, and it's much more important. People don't see innovation in the small things because publishers don't market those parts, yeah, because the innovation is mostly what you read from the publishers. This is what you believe is innovative. But when you look at some small, even small games, I don't know. Let's take Cascadia, for example. This is a small game, and somebody can tell, okay, there's nothing innovative in that game, but when you think about, for example, how flow of the game works, how fast is the turn of a player in Cascadia, this is one of the few games that the turn of a player can be quicker than the preparation for the next turn. Yeah, I think this is innovation. We can take, I don't know, Seven Wonders Duel, yeah. Okay, we all know solitaire as a concept, but somebody take it and make a game from it. So I think there's much more innovation that most gamers see, and yeah, I think it's enough to make a good game, to have some small parts and small solution. Because to be honest, it's not the idea that is important; the execution is important. Yeah, and this is about details always.
Okay.